Hi everyone, my name's Ruth. I'm a writer and a blogger over at Urbanity, and this is my first attempt at making YouTube videos, so welcome to my new channel, which is all about ethical and sustainable fashion. I thought I would start with a basic introduction to what is ethical fashion, what are the differences between ethical and sustainable fashion, and why should you care about ethical fashion. It's a really complex issue and there are a lot of sort of controversies and myths that are floating around at the moment. So I just thought, how about doing a basic introduction to sort of clear up some of that confusion. I find the easiest way to classify what is ethical is just to remember the basic meaning of ethics, which is doing what's right, doing what you believe is right. And that can be applied to anything you do in life, your diet, your lifestyle. But we're focusing on fashion here because fashion is a huge industry, often underestimated, but it's something that touches our skin every day. We all get dressed every single morning, and its importance really cannot be underestimated. Billions of people are employed in fashion and textiles all over the world. Many of those people are women, and many of them are being exploited every day, and that's why I'm trying my best to sort of educate people on the issues surrounding ethical fashion, what we can do to make this industry just a little bit fairer, a little bit cleaner, a little bit safer and more ethical. So when we're thinking about ethics, we can split it into 4 categories to kind of simplify it for ourselves. Obviously it can be quite overwhelming, so sometimes it's best to choose sort of 1 or 2 issues that really matter to you and really focus on them in your journey. So the 4 issues are environmental, economic, social and cultural. Environmental is probably the one that people think of first when they think of ethical fashion, and in particular sustainable fashion, because obviously sustainability is sort of a hot button issue at the moment with Blue Planet and the fight against single-use plastics. And climate change is obviously something we can no longer ignore, despite what Trump says. But the fashion industry has a huge environmental impact. In fact, it's the most polluting industry, only second to oil, which is quite shocking when you think about it. People tend to think of organic cottons, using sort of natural fibres, recycling clothing, upcycling, using less chemicals. These are all kind of issues surrounding the environmental side of fashion. Moving on to economic, the way I come to this is, do we pay people throughout the supply chain fairly, right from the people who grow the cotton in the fields to the people working in stores, retailing our clothes? Are people being paid and treated fairly? And where does the power lie with the profit that's made from this clothes? And it's a huge amount of profit. One of the richest men in the world is the guy who owns Zara. And what about the people that are making Zara's clothes? These are the sort of questions that come up when it comes to economic issues within the fashion industry. Next up we have social, and for me this is one of the most important issues. There's a lot surrounding this, but it's basically about the way in which people are treated, again, throughout the supply chain, but not just economically. It's about respect and how they're treated. It's kind of linked to the next issue, which is cultural. And for me, that brings up issues about appropriation, about copyright. Again, all of these 4 issues have so many problems and solutions under their umbrella, and it will take hours to go through all of them. But just in this basic introduction, I thought I would make it clear that you can't, it's really hard to feel like you have to fix everything. But if you think about issues that are important to you, maybe that's vegan textiles, cruelty-free and animal rights. Maybe that's about fair trade and labour rights. Maybe it's about reducing pollution and reducing chemical usage in the fashion industry. It can be overwhelming, but this is a good place to start. Again, keep going back to the fact that ethical means doing what's right. And it's something that we as a generation are really engaged with at the moment in politics and in the way we live. but it's something that when it comes to what we wear every day, we take it for granted. Ethical fashion is a huge movement at the moment, and you will have seen it all over the news. But I want to take it back to the fundamentals of, again, doing what's right, and of course, it being fashion, it's got to be fun, it's got to look good. And that's what's being lost in this conversation, is that fashion should be joyful, it should be about escapism, and to do that, we need it to look great. And we need influencers, we need designers, we need everybody on board to make this industry what it used to be and really move forward into the future, innovate and make things really beautiful. I hope this video has given you a quick, brief introduction. If you have any questions about ethical fashion, more specific things, please comment and message me. Make sure to subscribe and like and share. I'm really looking forward to exploring lots of issues about the industry, hopefully doing a lot of talks like this, Q&As and interviews with other people within the ethical fashion movement, and sort of fun videos like hauls and sort of try-ons, capsule wardrobe challenges, lots of stuff. So I'm really excited to get started, and thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.